Alright, welcome to the coolest RTS you've never heard of. And I know it's the coolest one you've never heard of because it's you've definitely never heard of it, and it's not the coolest RTS, but
definitely of the ones you've never heard of.
Of the ones you've never heard of, it's definitely the coolest, yeah. But before that, Trisha Reaper campaign.
Yeah, we got 75 backers so far.
Woo!
Hells yeah! If you like dark fantasy, please do check it out.
And speaking of dark fantasy, I'm gonna play as the Necromancers because I have smooth brain and only necromancy makes sense. So, anyway.
Nova says, yeah, baby, that's exactly what I was waiting for.
Don't tell me you've heard of this game. I won't believe you. So, yeah, this map sucks. Is it possible there's a better map? No. But we could give it a shot, right? They don't give you a preview of what the maps look like. Oh, wow. They tell you the file type? Like, M3D is the file type for the maps in this game? That's so fucking archaic. Barkentian Plateau sounds much cooler than Arena parentheses 4, so let's go for it. Now tell me if the music is too loud, because it feels too goddamn loud. Oh no, what the goddamn fuck is going on the stream?
You know, I have no clue.
Oh, Jesus. Pause break. Okay.
I'm like looking at the live, and yeah, it looks like it just like shifted a corner and it has another layer underneath it that's also the.
Oh, is that because the game capture is working finally? So I can turn off the screen capture?
That probably is correct.
And then is this window capture?
You have multiple captures open, it looks like.
Yes. Well, welcome to the world of nothing fucking works ever. Yeah, okay, so I'll put this one, I don't know. I guess that's as good as you can really do.
Alright.
You need to see all the stuff at the bottom of the screen for RTSs, so we're just in the middle, I guess.
Awesome. That will work just fine, thank you.
Okay. So, the first thing that bothers me about this RTS, this is my first complaint. I've got a litany of complaints. As soon as you start the game, they start you in this like MOBA mode where you can play as your hero or whatever. This is trash. It is terrible. It is impossible to win like this. Fuck this mode. I'm playing an RTS for a reason. So you have to find this button, and it's a different picture for each faction. Amongst your many spells, they put it in like the middle, or depending on how many spells you have, it'll be in a different spot. Ridiculous. And when you play, when the AI just instantly hits it. Like if you see how the AI starts, they instantly start and just summon workers. So the slower you are to find this and click on it, you're just the worst. Oh, right click to sell it. Oh, I can't sell anything but the summoned workers thing, huh? Funny. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna want to do that and unpause break. Okay. And there's no reason not to click it instantly because it's not where you place your base. Is there? Am I hemmed in here? Is this like a? Let's see. Okay, so these are my builders. They're necromancers. You can't rotate buildings. I know. Suffering. So this game's claim to fame is mixing 2D and 3D assets. It's infinitely spawn those. Haunted Mine. What do I need? This one. I need a lot of that, right? This is iron. Although I've seen iron before. Oh fuck! You can't. Is that not zoom? Is there a zoom? No, not that. Oh, is it like insert? Insert, yes. So I've seen iron before. That's not what it looks like. You've probably seen iron before too. That's not iron.
No, it says looks interesting.
Yeah, it's super rad. But like, also kind of wonky as shit. Oh, you know what? No, I need more of these. Build another one. Bitch. Okay, and you can't... So this game is what you might call, like, goddamn archaic. You can't... Jesus. Oh, I am selecting him. Okay. They just don't have, like, an indicator thingy, so... Alright, so let's build one of these, like, kind of forward, I guess. That's what I get my troops out of, so I guess I... What is this, a wizard? Fuck is this? Just a fucking wizard hanging out? So yeah, they... Alright. So they have random mobs that you can kill, and then you get loot, and then the loot doesn't do anything for you unless you're playing the MOBA version, as far as I can see. In 30 minutes, she'll unlock again, and then you can use this hero, but if you haven't won by 30 minutes, you're probably fucked, so... Oh yeah, and the necromancers, they like labor by shooting lightning at the stuff they're working on.
As you do. And
you see how I'm like telling this guy to do something and he's not doing it? That is something that in later RTSs they would oh, I never got to select him. Okay, got it. Please? Thank you. In later RTSs they decided that when you tell your guy to do something, they should start fucking doing it. Not a feature in 2006. This company went on to make some super successful game after this, and they never looked back at this very cool but very unpolished game. Like, the sign of a really bad RTS is like the tooltips being wrong. So this is correct. Armed skeletons with battle axes, attack +1. But then, after they made this building, the skeleton building, they just wrote less specific tooltips on the later buildings, which is maddening. So like some of the other unit buildings, they just phoned it in, I guess. So you build mine buildings on top of these 3 resources, crystals, iron, and gold. Well, the gold looks like sand, so...
Right.
And also, like, see how this guy's walking over there? Like, what is he doing? There's so much of that, where they just do stuff, and you don't quite know why they're not doing what you told them to.
Hey Marshall, welcome to chat. Says good evening, everyone.
I think this guy is just idle. What's he doing?
Hey, Jamie Rose says hi.
What's he doing? Oh, is this? Oh, this is also stone. It's just the graphics aren't in. Okay, got it. So basically, I think like the most response. Oh fuck! Am I fighting undead? Well, I guess I just lose.
They love to draw.
Are these zombies? Oh, these are mummies. I don't know if I've ever fought undead before, but judging how I've won with them, they've got to be broken as shit. Yeah, no, I guess I just lose. I guess that's it.
Good gamer.
Okay, you build another one of these. Oh, I can't afford it. Okay, I guess I'm just fucked up. How about this? Get an upgrade. So, their units are stronger than mine by a lot, like seeing as mine costs like no resources. So usually my strategy is to have an endless horde of skeletons just pour out at them, and that's usually good because they're not also undead, but seeing as they are, probably gonna have some problems. Let's try a skeleton captain in there. Maybe he's supposed to give an aura of being good, so... Who knows? Oh, a magical tower. That would probably do something, right? Makes sense. Alright, guys, let's
See,
all
we're
work
playing
on
a fantasy game
Come on.
with necromancy.
that. Yeah.
Undead.
Maybe...
Kind of like the undead in Reaper.
Yeah, my mouse is trapped in the screen, or I would flash up that one. Now, here's an amazing feature, totally underrated. When you turn the map in Age of Empires, you can never quite get it back to the right spot. But in this, they show you the mini-map is all messed up once you rotate your angle.
Huh.
So I think I'm coming close to winning over here, right? Oh wow, so the mummies... Okay, I didn't kill that many mummies, they just went over and murdered all of my builders. Cool, alright, how about you guys build a necromancer tower over... No, you just all sacrifice yourselves, build it.
Keep building!
See how this battle's going. So the mummies are there, guys, the skeletons are mine. Not that you can really tell what's a mummy and a skeleton. Oh wow, I won, okay, good. Sweet. Still kind of want that tower to be there. Now, we need more graveyards to build skeletons at a faster pace than they can shit out troops. You'll notice the pathfinding is bad. Like, these guys are just walking very inefficiently. And maybe that's because I'm supposed to be, like, microing everybody, but maybe they should learn to brain. So, you know. I think if, with most strategy games, like, especially, like, not super... Wow, I can see what everything is as long as I look at the top of the screen. Wow, nice fog of war. Well, anyway. A lot of, like, trashy RTSs, if you just harass the AI, you will typically keep them from attacking you, and that's usually the best defensive strategy. Generally. Alright, go back to work. Oh, wait. Need some of you to go in there, and some of you go in there. So, essentially you can just pump out skeletons without it really affecting anything, because I'm still gaining resources faster than I'm spending them to make skeletons. I think probably, like, upgrading them, though, would be a good idea.
Nova asks, how is everyone? Doing pretty okay. I was rewriting some pages for Reaper earlier, just a scene that needs a bit of polish. So we'll see how that turns out. A lot of work going into these last 30 or so pages that I have left to draw. A little extra work, because some things need to be edited properly for the story.
So, I would, if I may be so bold, consider myself to be someone who has the right number of chromosomes. And I, for the life of me, whenever I've clicked this button, I can never get the tower to shoot ever again. So I have to demolish it. This is like a spell that's supposed to do something. As far as I can tell, it doesn't work. It says it costs 100 mana. I don't know where it would get the mana from. But this just makes the tower break forever. As far as I can tell, and I'm not like a turbo retard, like, never played a video game, but no matter what I do, I can't seem to fix it. I can't seem to unfuck the tower. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is because I'm playing undead and that's why they suck at pathfinding, but like we have like two guys back here. It feels very immersive, but yeah, my whole army is a scattered disaster. Yeah, I've got a lot of that, so let's do that. Yeah, getting a lot of stone, I guess. I have everybody auto-queued to, like, go to the stone. You can't auto-queue that they'll enter these things. You have to manually click them to enter. The auto-queue just makes them stand outside. So, or the rally point, is what I mean. Sorry. But the strategy of rushing with lots of skeletons, it is... Oh, you stopped. You just straight up, you're not going anymore.
Love to draw a nice Chad fan. I will have to use that for a meme at some point. Thank you.
Chad fan?
Yeah.
Are you memeing?
It's like the side face.
Skeleton here?
Hey, Zanek, welcome to chat. Says, hello, that looks like some seriously obscure stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I have no
Wait, what's
idea
this?
what's happening.
This is a... Can I rob this caravan? What is this?
Kill.
What's going on here? What is it? I can't... Can I select it? Tell me. Tell me what it is.
You're waddling over to it. You figure it out, I guess.
Oh, is this something if I'm playing like the MOBA thing?
Oh, I guess you just phase right through it, huh?
Yeah. Okay, well, like I said, kind of unpolished this game. Also, I have not yet found the enemy base. I kind of would like to. I don't know where they... I don't know where they are. I would assume they'd be at the opposite end of the map, but I guess I would be wrong. Now, are we getting close to affording... Yes. Yeah, just build it here. Fuck it, doesn't matter. And I'll just have them go check that area of the map and... Well, you know, I have shit tons of skeletons, I can just send them all over the place. Alright, now you guys go get more rocks. Doesn't it sound like Toy Story? That little string part?
No.
Okay, well. The truth is out there.
Yes. Put on your tinfoil hat. Hey, Gabe the Gen, welcome to chat.
I don't know where this guy's going, but I'm gonna send him on a journey. Go build an iron mine here, and if someone stops you one day, sure. Alright. So
Marshalt is like, you got a friend in me?
Yeah. Well,
You
no.
got a necromancer in me.
I don't know what's like... Maybe it's not in the movie. Maybe I'm literally thinking of the Toy Story game. Maybe there's different music in that, but... I swear in that Toy Story game, that's... Yeah, the Fog of War is trash. It's like literal fog, so you can just see everything. So I'm like incredibly tempted to... Well, more than tempted, I am just cheating. Okay, we ran into something. Okay, good. Go here. Perfect. Get in there. Are these like enemy combatants? Yeah, this is zombies, okay. Okay, so the AI seems to think towers are a good idea for necromancy. Maybe I should be thinking they're a good idea too. Alright, you guys. Get in there, break the tower.
Yes, the next says, that was the strategy for StarCraft, to make 4 Marines and send each one to the corners to scout. Die brutal death.
Checks out. What's going on? Oh, I don't... Why can't I? Oh, it's because I was doing the upgrade, okay. Okay, so the enemy has, like, better stuff, right? So, what do I do? Do I build better troops, or do I just set my rally points in their base and click infinite spawn? I think I'll do both. Okay, so upgrade the fortress to a citadel. This is like advancing from the archaic age to the, I don't know, classical or whatever it is. This guy got stuck. No, still guys heading over there. Just like send him past the camp. See what more buildings are like vulnerable. I wonder if I could walk around the other way. Maybe I should keep like a cluster. Actually, let's walk around over here. Maybe there's a better route to attack them without towers. Okay. Now, I think what I want to do is get vampires. I remember them being really good. I remember my strategy was basically skeleton spam plus vampires. So we'll try the vampire half of that. I did a game with werewolves the other day when I realized this game suddenly started working again. This game it's taken off like the Steam store because it just will not run. So if this is like the same thing as Infernal.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, like this game never fucking runs. It was like
your computer is just one of the chosen ones.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, I was trying to like play something sort of fantasy-y, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling any of the other games in my Steam library, and then I was like, for the memes, I'll just like launch this and see if it works, because it's such a tiny game. It just like, you know, but and then it did launch, so.
Yeah, it all worked out. Nova says, I've been sick these last few days. Sorry to hear that. Get better soon, man. Love to Draw says, I used to love RTSs. I was never good at them, though. I'm not a strategist. Neither am I. I can't do these strategy games.
Yeah, what do you think about, like Total War or something, where it's, like, you can pause and stuff? I mean, you can pause in this, so...
The next says, missed most of the Friday with Dan today, so question, had you contacted the customer service at Indiegogo about the comic not showing up? I mean, I kind of feel like it's pointless, because, I mean, customer service at Indiegogo is kind of similar to most customer service, where it's just like either automated or reading off of a script or something. It just feels like a worthless endeavor. For a lot of businesses, the only way that you actually get their attention is by, like, embarrassing them on social media, basically. And a lot of people have been talking smack on Indiegogo, and they don't really seem to care, so might as well just use my own website. I mean, most of the people who back my campaigns already have used and bought stuff from my website before, so their information is probably still saved on there and everything.
So it wouldn't be inconvenient.
Yeah, it wouldn't be inconvenient. It's just a matter of, like, setting up a page to act as a campaign page or as a pre-order page.
Now, that makes me wonder, that big cluster of enemies, that makes me wonder if I could use something that has AoEs, but I don't know what has AoEs, because I just win with dragons, or not dragons, with skeletons, but I wonder if, now what do these ladies cost? They cost gold and iron.
Feels like a bug that you just don't show up, maybe worth to prick them. No, it's not just me, it's multiple people. It's a lot of people's comics that aren't showing up. Like I mentioned Fiendish before, and that other guy's comic, it shows the ended version of the campaign, but not the new campaign. It's like, it's stupid, but, you know. Let's see. Marshall says, I remember way back in the day playing the original Command and Conquer with my friend over dial-up. God damn. And Lovestraw says, I like the city management of Total War, but I'm a garbo at combat. When I did play it, I just stacked units and hoped I won auto battle.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could always, there's certain factions, like if we're talking like Warhammer Total War, not that I would like, I wouldn't advise like putting my eggs in that basket exactly, because they're obviously making like some political moves, if you know what I mean. Like they they forced an update to the game that you can't launch the game even offline unless you update. And what the update was for was removing Russian language. And they banned any mods trying to add Russian back in. And it's like, I get it, you know? Russia not the good guys in that conflict? I could, well, I don't know. I mean, like, there's a lot of arguments to be made about a lot of stuff, but, like, I get that argument, right? But it's, like, kind of goddamn goofy to just delete Russian, especially considering that, they didn't add in Ukrainian, so Ukrainians can't play. But,
that's interesting. You have the gent saying either or Indiegogo is slacking, but then again, they send random as hell Indiegogo campaigns to my email. I wonder if that's just from you signing up with somebody's, is it from actually Indiegogo, or you signed up for somebody's mailing list, and, they just, like, started sending you every campaign that they did? Because I certainly, like, use my own mailing list to send out emails about the campaigns, but I don't know if Indiegogo also sends out emails, like, based on what you like. I've never really, like, the emails that I've gotten about Indiegogo campaigns are coming from, like, campaigns that I've liked or, like, wanted updates on, right? But I don't know. It's from Indiegogo itself. That is kind of bizarre. I don't think I've ever gotten those emails. Weird.
I guess this tower isn't happening, but I can't really select it, so I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So...
Let's see. Electro says, my favorite RTS is Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle
Earth 2.
He says, I wish that game would get a remaster. That would be cool.
It's in like copyright hell, but hands down one of the best RTS. I would say like Age of Mythology best, and then I would say that.
And Zanek says, Total War is basic, but it does require a minimum of an ability to fight the tactical battles. Can't jump over that.
No, you can. You totally can. It depends on the game, right? Like some games, like certain factions in Total War, no matter, like in Total War Warhammer, they're just super biased towards them in the auto resolve, so they always win. And certain factions always lose, no matter how stacked it is. Like Wood Elves cannot win auto resolve. I don't know why. You'll never win it. Even like. I mean, yes, sometimes you will, but it's like, when you're playing as them, you notice how skewed it is. Because there's definitely, and there's even like, Bretonia, I'll be like, alright, time to put an end to these goddamn Wood Elves, and then I'll attack the tree, and even their home base, they lose. So vampires, what they're doing is every time they hit, they heal themselves for 15% of the enemy's total health. So none of my vampires seem to be dying, so that's good, right? Looks like this didn't get built. My necromancers got wiped out. So the vampires seem to be a good unit to go for. What about like? Catapult sounds nice, but like I wonder if a dragon would be a good idea. I don't know how good they are, but let's see. So I'm winning. Well, no, I'm not winning this, but I have 9 vampires. We'll see if any die, but it looks like they basically, once they're fighting, they're fine. I mean, this she's going down, right? Like her health is going down, but I feel like I'm getting a lot more worth out of them. So that push, if they're just gonna spam mummies. Oh, they switched to skeletons. Weird. All right. Bone Dragon. Let's go for it.
Says Russophobia since 2016 was bad enough, but since Ukraine it's really bad. My cousin-in-law is from Russia, and the kids at school are bullying their kids, calling them communists. Yeah, and then meanwhile, in America we have actual like
fucking
communists who are just like treated as though they're such an ally. Yeah, it's a private school, not a public school, so commie isn't a good thing either. Sorry to hear that, Lovedraw. Really sorry. I know bullying is such a fucking pain to go through.
I mean, part of what makes the war so tragic is that it's a brother war. It's a war between two Slavic countries, so they're not only the same race, they're like essentially the same, like they're the same phenotype too. Even if they're not like the specific ethnicity, it's like they're so wow. She's just getting pushed across the battlefield while she's hitting them. She's landing hits though. Okay, now I'm getting attacked from the other side, which I should have expected, but.
Zinix says, just find out what the mammoth tank is in this game and just throw that. Hashtag red alert.
Yeah, it always kills me when the AI gets a better start than me. Or when they go faster than me, because they have that advantage right from the very first button press. And it just always irks me. It's like, there's no way I could press that faster than they can. Unless unless I'm mashing pause, like, as soon as it starts. Or during the loading screen, it just always frustrates me. I guess I could be spamming Control F4 or something. So what do I got? Oh, he beat me to it. He has a Bone Dragon. Alright, well, let's see. What can the Bone Dragon do? Oh, he's attacking these. Interesting. They're like very bad at killing them though. So I've got like a decent amount of resources like pouring in now. Maybe I have lost vampires. I still feel like they're pretty efficient for like their cost. They seem to last. They each seem to last through lots of enemies. So guess I'll keep going with it. Catapult. I can have one catapult. That's the max. Yeah, I always hate mirror matches in games because they just they demoralize me. Because they have the exact same tools as me. I don't really like it. I know some people, they can get behind it. It doesn't feel good to me. I don't like I like things to be very asymmetrical. Big fan of that. I know some people will be more frustrated, like, oh, they have this and I don't have it, but like I'd rather that cost.
Jamie says Marines, Martyrs, Vetivax, the MMM ball wins games. See it, learn it, do it. Hashtag StarCraft 2. And then Zinex says, yeah, if you have a unit that heals in AoE, you usually win.
Yeah, so these guys heal themselves when they melee, and then these guys are AoEing their mobs. So theoretically I should win this. Because I don't think their AoE dragon guy is going to do anything good for them compared to what I've got. But again, like they could be marching stuff on my base now. Alright, shoot the dragon now. It's probably time. I don't know. If I could make a catapult, that would probably help me break buildings, right? That's probably what I need. What's this enemy's... Okay, the enemy bone dragon is... He's going places. like dead places. What I mean. So yeah, let's set the rally point back there, and then just like rush into their camp, I guess, with these guys. And then do vampiresses on this area. I think if he's gonna pour troops into this area, like having lots of cost-efficient solutions, like having towers that don't cost anything to keep on shooting him, is probably gonna give me an economic advantage. Where are you guys going? I wish I could make you smart.
Says mirror matches suck. It is always just really who perfected the economy to the seconds early on.
Yeah, that's. I always feel that. I always feel like I'm like, and the AI has that kind of. Their micro is immaculate unless they're programmed not to. So this is what kills me with the tooltips, by the way. Like, the first building they made, it says like. Well, the first upgrade on the first building says give skeletons +1 attack. Now it says perform the ritual of thirst, +2 attack, +2 defense. You're assuming it's for vampires, but it just says +4. So you wonder like, oh, is that for all units? But it's not. But it's just like, it's nice if the tooltips tell you. All right, so let's like. Just go in on them. Yeah, we can like win this. Like, shoot the AoE into them. Leave these ladies here. Try to work on upgrading the ones I have. And then this is like pretty defended, I guess. I don't know if this is smart. I think it's not. Do this.
Maybe? Says I suck at RTS, by the way. No worries. I have no idea anything about these types of games, so.
Yeah, I think this one is supposed to be like. At least I think people have claimed that it's copying Warcraft, but I don't know if that's true or not. I think they're. I don't know. I haven't played Warcraft for very long to even remember how it works. Oh, you know what? I should use these ladies for this. They're not going to get there in time, but keeping these mines is pretty good economically. This upgrade is really good. This is +7% speed and attack, +1 attack and +1 defense. So speed is probably really good on a rush army. So I'd like to grab that. Probably get it on this one because I'd like to also upgrade. Yeah, first I want to get this thing, and then I want to get this. It's like all my gold, but that's fine. So then I can get probably Draco Liches. Yeah, these are probably very strong. Yeah, so this isn't good. They're attacking like these random mobs instead of what I need them to attack. Problems. What is this? Ursinoid? Oh, that's very cute. They're like half sloth, half bear. Okay. I like that. It's creative, interesting. Sometimes things are creative and not interesting at all. But Can also make werewolves. Those are really fast, and they can transform into guys with crossbows. A lot of feedback coming over the stream. Like... Oh, like echo? Or feedback is in like... stuff. So I could lower the volume.
Love to Draw says, the Star Wars RTS, Empire at War, was it? That was okay. I liked it because I'm an old Star Wars EU fanboy. Jennifer says, low, loud hum, and... like someone's running the air conditioner. Well, there's no air conditioner.
I don't know, I'll mute and then listen. Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah. The next says, oh yeah, if you listen loud, your stream does hum a lot. Can't hear that on normal settings, though. I love your girl says, I have a fan blowing at all times, so I wouldn't notice a sound like that. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I guess obviously my computer, right, is always a fan, but I don't know.
So long as it isn't ruining the stream, I suppose it's fine.
For now, anyway. What are you doing? Oh, they're fighting. Okay, good. Fighting just the undead. Let's like start that up again. Grab these guys. Grab a lot of them. And make a mine for more iron. And grab the gold there too. Make sure the Dracolich doesn't, or the Bone Dragon doesn't get hit by the tower, because they don't have any like ranged units basically. So did that guy attack? That's a shit ton of units he's got. Yeah.
Hey, puppers. Wanna come on the couch?
Let's send the catapult in. It looks like the vampires they're dying, but they're hanging in there. It's like it seems like they're pretty cost effective. Send in more vampires. I think that's pretty good, like make another one of those. Okay, necromancers are getting in there to go build more of those. Oh, is he in range? Oh, good, good. That's probably a nice AoE, right? I mean, you'd imagine. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if we can, like, get them to get stuck for a bit. Nice! A big cluster died from that. Oh, nice. Okay, so they're going around the bend. Does that mean they're all gonna clump up? Okay. Just let a shot right in there. Would be great. AoE so big it hit the dragon. Liches. Liches are good, right? Sound like they'd be good anyway.
They're usually dangerous.
I think it looks like I'm spending a lot of gold, so I'll also grab this gold mine. How many are you working on that? Only 4? Did everybody else die on the way? Where's the gold mine? It's crystals. Oh, this is gold. Okay, let's see. What can I get? It costs shit tons of gold. Okay. Creates death knights. Well, fuck it. I need something. Maybe they will work. Looks like I probably need another one of these. Oh, but they don't have enough iron. I guess there's no real reason to have the fight in a disadvantageous spot, so I could set my rally point to just be there and start fighting with the towers. Oh, ghosts have ranged attacks, huh? I didn't realize that.
Fucking using the fucking ectoplasm ray at you. We're using Danny Phantom rules here.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll have them all rally within range of the towers, and then get some AoEs out of the towers. Doesn't seem like they're super strong, but I can also upgrade towers. Oh, Haunted Iron Mine can fit more necromancers in it, huh? I don't remember upgrading that, but sure. Oh, my... Oh, no, they didn't die. Are there more? Oh, yeah, they spread out. Okay, so... I think probably I've just lost. Like, it's a long, excruciating loss, but, like, probably just a loss. The better way to win would just be to win early. Almost always against AI. Oh, the menu isn't escape, it's F12. So I can take a screenshot every time I want to... Aquador. Alright. So let's, like, set them as something besides what I'm playing, and then I'll do Undead. And, Barkentian Plateau seemed neat. So. Is the background music for this very hummy? I don't know. I mean, my computer is certainly loud right now.
I don't know. guess it is possible for an old game to just have a hummy audio.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, not. We need another necromancy fortress. Just do that. Before I get distracted with other stuff, probably 7% move speed is going to be good to have. Already the AI is double my score, moving twice as fast. Oh, they just weren't building it the whole time? Oh, God. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I get like 5 on each resource, and then I'm gonna yeah, let me do that. We get this is the speed upgrade, so that will theoretically help everything, because then I can get to them faster. And I guess I'll just start the skeleton spam now. Just like rally them slightly further away so I don't block the entrance. 5 and... Okay, so 5 and 5 and... Okay, one more in there, and then the rest of you guys make stone until I find us another crystal thing. Let's go exploring. Find the enemy base, find some crystals. Whichever. And then I'll grab the upgrades. Oh, I can get another speed upgrade? Send these guys over here. Send you guys over to that corner. Send these guys over to this corner. Maybe? Okay. And then check behind me. Maybe there's some resources back here. I don't know. Alright. Grab this now while I can. And grab this now while I can. What are you? A ghoul? Is this a sphinx? Just hanging out in the woods? Now, the one thing that AI tends not to do is, like, build resources and, or try to extract resources in other places. Okay, so sand means they're dwarves. Well, I guess I knew that. I picked them in the beginning. But that means this is their territory, so I found them. But if I could find other like resources to extract, I bet I could pull ahead. This is stone, so I don't know if that's just decoration or if there is a sound of guns. I think I'm getting, my skeletons are getting blasted. Yeah, getting shot the shit. Yeah, I guess this is just, oh no, it's not just decorative stone. This is actually iron. So let's take just like fucking 15 of you fucking dudes. Just pull everybody off. Full send. Get the haunted mine. Do it, do it, do it. We'll get more iron. And you guys will soon be replaced on your stone gathering.
Love to Draw has a question directed at you, Chatham. Says, I was looking into smaller formatting on one of my books just for fun and realized when it's not in letter and in more typical paperback size, it's over 500 pages. A friend of mine said that's too long, nobody will back that. Thoughts? Or 600 pages, corrected himself.
600 pages if you make the format of the size of the book a different size. What size are you thinking?
He said typical paperback size.
Yeah, what's that? What do you mean by typical paperback size?
Maybe like your size?
My books are all 6x9. It's a very arbitrary size I picked, but like a bunch of people were like had strong, they were like, yes, it must be 6x9. After like I'd already made the decision, I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, that feels right. I grabbed a bunch of,
It says 5.5
Yeah.
by 8.5.
5.5 by 8.5 is the other size. I don't know why they're so similar, but a ton of books I have are actually 5.5. I made the 6.9 decision because I thought because my first book is very thin, and so I thought it would look better being a little bit like, I don't know. I don't know what the thinking was, but I looked at it and I was like, yeah, sure, that seems right. Later on, having 6x9 instead of 5.5 saved me a lot of money. That's the thing, is like, where are you going to print it? Like, this is your first book you're publishing, or do you have like are how committed to the publishing like are you, right? Because if you're like all in whatever, and you're going to go to like a printer or something, and they're going to do a run of 2,000 or 200 300 books or something, then you know, it's different than if you're doing like Amazon, because Amazon is super goddamn expensive per like if there's lots of pages, the price jumps to like crazy levels.
Yeah.
So I guess that's like something else to keep in mind, is like excuse the congestion. That's also something to keep in mind, is like the cost of the book. I don't think anyone's gonna look at your book and be like, it's the wrong dimensions, gay.
Well, his question is about the length of it. Is it too many pages long?
I don't think that's the question to ask, is my point. Like,
I do know people who would definitely be intimidated by books that are really thick. I don't think 600 pages sounds that long, though.
I also think another factor is people that will look at your book and be like, it's not enough pages to be worth the money, as though like, you know, like my first book was a book of short stories, and I'm still a little salty about this reaction that I would get, where like people would tell me it's too expensive, like to my face, and it's like, because it's not enough pages, but like you work so hard to make short stories, like you work really hard to like cut out words and sentences and pages so that it can be shorter, so that it's more concise, so it's a stronger piece. And only to one day receive the reaction that it no good because too big or too small. When in reality, kind of you worked hard to make it bad, essentially, in like a customer's eyes. So, any hopes of being a short story writer died with Hugh Hefner. I don't know if anyone's aware of that, but like Hugh Hefner was like a big supporter of short stories. He paid writers like what they're worth. If you want to write short stories, you're about to get the treatment of the girls at the Bunny Ranch. You're gonna get and by that I mean fucked in the ass. It is insane. The terms. Bunny, is that what it's? Is the bunny? Did I call it? Is it bunny mansion? Bunny ranch?
The Playboy Mansion?
Yeah, but isn't that called like the Bunny Mansion or Bunny Ranch or something?
I mean, they're Playboy bunnies.
Right. That's why it's called that, right?
I don't think I've ever heard it called the Bunny Ranch.
Well, that's what it's called now.
Okay. Whatever you say, darling.
So they'll literally like terms that they'll like give you with a straight face. Terms they'll be like for you to apply, and they'll be so fucking rude, right? The wording of these terms will be like so rude, like just the disdain for you just oozing off of them, and they'll be like, they'll be like, what do I do? I'm gonna go for werewolves. Fuck it. I need to be fast to stop them from shooting me, right? Yeah, let's make some fucking werewolves. Fuck it. But also vampires, because I know vampires are good. I'm like confident vampires are good. I'm not confident werewolves are good. So they'll be like, you could totally apply and be rejected from a magazine offering you $10 for the rights to publish your story in perpetuity, the exclusive rights. So you can't even sell your story someplace else. The exclusive rights to publish your story in perpetuity. Just
Yep. Wonderful. Marshall says the Bunny Ranch is a whorehouse in Nevada.
Oh, I must have heard that on the whatever podcast. Well, that treatment too. They're gonna send you to both places. $10. So you fucking you spend like a month on a short, no, more, way more, like 3 months on like a short story, writing it, reading it over, sending it to anybody who will read it. None of them read it, and then you've got to flip it upside down and read the story upside down so you can catch grammatical errors, because it'll kind of feel, because you can still read upside down, but it'll seem different enough that you'll be able to catch the errors, and then you'll print it out on paper. You'll mark it up. You'll go to your computer. You'll type it out. You'll cut out half the story and then write it back out another page, and you'll finally get this super refined short story. And then they're like, the highest paying people will be $25. Hugh Hefner, for whatever fucking reason, in between fucking whores, he decided he would pay like $300 to like $2,000 for a short story. And to be honest, like, that's like manageable, right? That's like semi manageable. If you're one of the better stories, they'll give you like $1,000 or something. It's manageable. Like, the time it takes to write a short story is kind of like a lot for what you're getting out of it, because tons of writing goes into not a lot of writing. But like there's some some expression that like writers will give and be like, "Oh, I'm so sophisticated," right? Which is, I didn't have time. It comes from some famous author. That's why people quote it. I didn't have time to write you a short letter, so I wrote you a long one instead. And that really applies to writing. Like, you can bet your ass that when Tolkien wrote out those like poems and songs and stuff that just people skip over in his books, it took him a long time. All right, werewolves. Go for it. Now, where's the gold in this picture? Let's like send in some skeletons. Got so many like random dudes just standing around. And there's no idle villager button that I can find. Attention signal to ally. Okay, yeah. Hide show interface. Alright, well that's not what I need. Floating messages, hide show minimap. Yeah. There's no idle villager button. It's like there's just a lot of stuff you kind of expect that just isn't around. I don't know what this company went on to do, but they went on to be wildly successful with a different series. So they never got a chance to do its second game and have it be like refined and stuff. Let's do a Lich's Tower. Werewolves getting fucked up. Yeah, you can see them regenerating a little bit, but it's just not enough. I wonder... I bet... Let's stop the, like, infinite spawn on those guys, since they're clearly not. I gotta cut it. Fuck it. Infant spawn on vampires. Lich Tower, what do we got? Just liches. Okay, so I need to upgrade this, is what they're saying. Alright. I need more resources, though.
Good night, Gabe.
Is there gold somewhere? Oh, there's gold. Okay.
Right when you said that, right?
What do we got over here? Cool. Oh, you guys are just hanging out, doing nothing? Alright, work on the gold mine. And one of you, go work on the crystal mine. Alright, so I guess I'll just like set this rally point like in their camp. Because that will just like distract them enough. And you, actually all of you, go and build a graveyard like, actually, let's like just post up like right fucking here, huh? Yeah, just go do that. A little ballsy to make that right there, but it's okay. For some reason they're not stopping and shooting, so about to get shit on. Oh, these things are crazy effective. The flamethrower golems. This will be exciting. So hopefully these necromancers decide to go where they're supposed to go.
That would be nice.
Sometimes they just get attacked by things, and sometimes they don't. I wish you could just delete all of these things from the map, because they're really dumb and only for people that want to play a MOBA instead of a strategy game, and I say they should go do that instead.
So it's the people that are two-dimensional in this?
Apparently, allegedly, the units are, or most of the units are 2D. Some of them look weird and different, and I think those might be 3D. And if you build, like I played the cryo race, and I built 3 like mammoths or something, and the game crashed. And I remember thinking like, wow, that's pathetic. The game can't handle like 3 units. Okay, so they did make it over here to start making the tower. See if these vampires can go fuck up this this thing. It constantly regenerates while it's on sand. So defense, this guy's crazy. This guy takes out hordes like no problem. Big flamethrower thing he uses, but he doesn't regenerate. He's immune to magic though. I think we could probably safely stop the infinite spawn on those. I don't know. Maybe ghosts are good. If they have a ranged attack, they could really work in like a horde pretty effectively.
Yeah, sure.
So
Just fucking start blasting.
let's put ghosts over there.
Hey, Joseph Choi says
Welcome,
happy
welcome.
Friday, everyone. We just planted a bunch of fruit trees today.
Nice, nice.
Feeling pretty happy. That does sound pretty nice. What kind of fruit? What are we looking at? Apples, peaches.
Let's see. Fuck it. I wish I could rotate the building so that it'd be faster coming out, but
Yeah. I've probably mentioned it on stream before, but we used to have a peach tree next to our old house that we planted, and my god, that thing grew wonderfully and so many peaches. So many. It was ridiculous how effective we were able to just grow our own peaches. But we don't. They don't have that peach tree anymore because they moved.
and the new people cut it down, but I probably would have cut it down too.
Supposedly, yeah, they were gonna cut it down. I don't know if they actually did.
I probably would have too. TBH.
I guess there were a lot of animals who wanted in on the peaches. But granted, I mean, like, you get so many fucking free peaches just from one tree.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really like peaches, you're like in heaven with that peach tree.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like peaches enough to deal with bugs and animals and stuff.
Nah, I don't really like peaches, but but for people who do, that's crazy amount of peaches, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's nice in general just to see like a tiny tree actually grow into something that's producing a lot of fruit.
Yeah.
It's satisfying. Like, yeah, can literally create food. Let's see. 2 apple trees. Persimmons, cherry, peach, apple, plum, jujube, pear. I think a couple more. A friend who sells them wholesale gave them to us at a great price. Well, I hope that those trees are very fruitful, as my old peach tree was. She taught me, Bo, to graft trees too. It's so easy.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you can make a tree that grows multiple different fruit.
Love to Draw says, thank you, Shadow. My friend kinda had me down without having read it. He was saying I should go back to the drawing board, rewrite it so it can be broken in half. But you made me feel better.
Hey, general writing advice, you probably can cut half of it out. not gonna lie.
That's usually the deal with a lot of books.
Maybe
There's a lot of cutting down that can be done.
Someone in the writing Discord that I'm in is like talking about like a bunch of people they're starting to do like editing, and part of me feels like I'd be contributing to a giant pyramid scheme if I start selling editing services. Maybe I should, because I'm pretty good at it. You have to, you know, you have to Well, you don't have anyone to fucking read it. Yeah, you have to get good at
Now, Adam, imagine this.
Yes.
You know how you like your smoothies?
Uh-huh.
What if we had a tree for each ingredient of the smoothie that you'd like?
That'd be cool. I mean, I wouldn't be against, like,
Just like making fresh smoothies straight from the trees.
if we had enough room for a tree to not be, like, outside the window, yes, of course.
Sure, yeah.
Also, if we're talking, like, growing stuff on the roof, like, one of those, like, gorgeous, like, Norwegian, like, birch roof things, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, of course.
Well,
it's like,
not a tree, but I'm sure that there
crush
are
the
like,
house with its roots.
Yeah, I'm sure there are nice things that you can grow from the roof. Sure. Let's see. Joseph Troy says, I get paid for editing sometimes, but it's so much time. I enjoy it as it keeps me sharp, though. That's nice.
I don't know. Like, editing I can kind of do when I'm not feeling like I can write. Like, it's a different kind of mental energy.
Yes.
These goblins existing, it bothers me. They must die. Kill them. Kill them all.
I edit, like, other people's comics now, too, and that's, like, a whole, like, mental trip. Sometimes people are on the ball and they know once I tell them, like, what's wrong with something, sometimes they know, like, how to change it and how to make it right, but sometimes you have to do a little bit of hand-holding to help them figure out exactly what they're trying to do, you know?
Yeah. You have to know how to fix a thing. That's one of the things that like when I'm getting when I get critiques, like what I'm looking for is how they feel when they read this, how they feel when they read that, how this struck them, how that struck them. Like, you know, any time that they had to reread even a word, I want to know, because, you know, maybe I'm not going to change every single word that someone has to read twice, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like people's like kind of first feelings, their, you know, reactions to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times people will, well, not a lot of times, but, you know, I've had situations where people will start telling me how I should change it, and I'm like, yeah, all right, maybe, and then they get mad that I'm not, like, you know, I don't know, like as if I'm gonna like pull up on my laptop and just do it immediately. But like, I've had people get very, very frustrated, very angry that I wasn't, like, I don't know, taking their. It wasn't like I was like, meh. Like I wasn't like, I wasn't rude. I was like,
you're wrong.
I was like listening to what they're saying and like nodding and thinking about it. It's like, yeah, maybe like this or that. Like, yeah, that maybe that could work or this could work and whatever. But I've had people of a temperament, of a particular temperament, that like got angry that I wasn't taking their critiques instantly and as gospel. And it really, when you're giving someone critique, it isn't your job to tell them how to change it. It's your job to tell them what you think needs changing. And
yeah, there's a fine line to draw between critiquing and just rewriting somebody else's work.
Yeah. If you're in like Trisha's position, you're like a publisher, so you're more like, obviously it's like their final say kind of, but like you're more in the position where you would want to be giving people extended critiques of like what you think, because you're also,
well, I don't want to like be like publishing something that isn't like super fine-tuned, you know? Like, it took a really, I know that you guys can't see, it's very behind the scenes type stuff, but it took a while to get through all the typos in the way long back before releasing that, because there was quite a lot, and, you know, some awkward sentences here and there. We really hit that thing with a hammer before releasing it onto the website, because it really needed the work.
I use a bit of filler words, but I'm working on it. I know very is considered a no-no, but I I leave some things like that in because I think it sounds better. It probably is better. In some situations, it's... as general advice, it's a great thing to say to people, to be like... To say to people that you should cut out filler words because, maybe a lot of times you should, but it's very beginner advice. It doesn't like scale well. Like that's not going to be true forever. So part of me is like, what's the point of giving anyone advice on writing that isn't like really good advice that's going to take them a long way? And the best advice, the most valuable advice is figure out what is good. Grow the skill of figuring out what is good, because that's your most important skill, is being able to tell what is good. And I know that might sound like pretty vague and pretty general, but like that's the skill you need to grow. So, don't worry about your handwriting, don't worry about your, I don't know, like whatever. But the really important thing is being able to tell if your thing is good and bad. And I don't know, but yeah, like filler words that can slow stuff down, but maybe you want it to be slower in certain spots. Like sometimes people will take advice that's like, it's everything. Ah, God, writing drives me insane. Okay, so. Sorry, I'm having like an autism attack.
Okay. Relax.
So everything can be taken with a grain of salt. This does not mean that nothing is true or that there isn't like a hard craft to writing like there is like carpentry. Some stuff is bad and some stuff is good. You can like, don't build over a river, right, is a good hard rule that is always true, but it is also always true that bridges exist. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people will take... They'll like I'll be talking to someone about writing, and then they'll go like, oh well, it's all subjective, and then I strangle them to death, and I cut up their body and bury it, and then I realize I shouldn't have talked to that person in the first place. Now I'm covered in dirt and blood, and anyway, in Minecraft because like it's not all subjective. There's like obviously like people know when stuff is bad. It's not subjective. It's like when someone likes like a...
You can't just shit on a page and say that it's art.
When someone likes something like some anime that's complete garbage, right? They really like the concept, and I really like the concept too. And like I'll have a favorite anime, and then I finish the anime, and I'm like, that's super mediocre, not good. They never did the thing I was imagining they were going to do. The story I wrote in my head was much stronger than theirs. Man, I guess I should be like pushing. I don't know, I have 37 vampires? I guess that's good. I was like thinking maybe I should have like more upgrades or something. Let me grab that one, and then... No, this one. No, can't do it. Okay, so... I need... 1,540. I'm at like almost 1,000 on iron. Iron is like the big holdup, but I'm also spending iron like all the time with this. Is it crazy to just like upgrade the skeletons more? It would cost a little bit of iron, but it is crazy. Okay, I'll just... I think dumping troops into them seems to be working for now. Like it's certainly slowing them down. And it's not really costing me that many resources. They're obviously cutting through them like crazy. A catapult would be kind of nice. Maybe I should get a catapult, but I don't know. Let's see how these like... Ooh. Let's see how the van bitches go. Oh, fuck, they have a tank.
No.
Oh, yeah, they can run over infantry. Oh,
no.
What actual fucking bullshit. Insta-killing by just clicking to move. Oh my god, extremely gay.
That is the worst that could happen.
That is... Wow.
Unacceptable.
I lost 14 of my 37 already. Where's my ghosts? Let's try out ghosts. Because those might be good for just like dogpiling on one of those big guys. Where did I put the ghosts? Oh, ghosts. Okay. Oh wow, they have a limit on them. They must be strong. What's this say? Oh, +1 to health. What's their health? Oh my god, 9. All right, so after I make 60, I'll. Oh, is this per like Karen or whatever this is? All right, let me shoot the tank. Okay, yeah, all of the vampires died from being run over by a steam roller. So,
well,
as it turns out, stats don't matter when they decided it would be cool if you could run people over and insta-kill them.
Now you know another way of killing vampires, guys. Just get a steamroller.
Yeah, extremely gay. Alright, I need a shit ton of gold for this. This one's almost ready. Yeah. That'll be like an upgrade for everybody, so. And they have shit tons of guns, so the Draco Lich isn't going to do anything. It's like a mirror match only kind of deal. The buildings look beautiful, by the way. I gotta say, like, this vampire castle.
They look really good.
Yeah, I love them.
And I like how they're designed in such a way to look two-dimensional.
Yeah. Oh, well, why do you like that?
I like it.
Oh, okay.
It looks... You know, it's like shaded in such a way, and granted, you know, the whole game is a little bit pixelated because it's kind of old, but it's shaded in such a way that I could believe that it was just a drawing.
Yeah.
And then when you move the camera and I see that the angles change, I'm like, oh, it's crazy, you know? Because it's like a drawing coming to life.
Oh, right. On the filler words, that's like generally good advice, and probably generally good advice is like good enough to like follow, but am I still producing infinite? I am. Oh Jesus. Okay, stop. Why are there so many necromancers all over the place? Okay, let me grab this. I'm sure this is worth it. It's just only it would go up to one. It's like constantly going down from building new troops. All right. All right. So these guys are ranged, right? So like, oh my God, what the fuck is that?
Someone just fucking fired around at you.
Oh, it's the tank. The tank does that?
I guess so. It is a tank.
All right, that's carving up some hit points. Yeah, they're not firing back the same ferocity that they're getting hit. Yeah, a swarm of ghosts is exactly what the doctor ordered. All right, so clog them up with all this other shit, and then spawn in like a gigaton of ghosts, and you're pretty good for removing dangerous objects. Oh, I'm not. Am I? Oh, I am. I am infinite spawning? Oh, they didn't come out very quick. Alright, so the Vam bitches should be able to handle the golems. Let's pull back the ghosts because they have 9 hit points. Oh, it was this. It was this that was doing that. Well. So, yeah, like filler words are not super great, but I think like they're also fine. It depends on like the scene, right? Like how quick do you want it to be? Typically, you know, at least for like short story writing, you always want it to be like really concise and like a super smooth read. But like, for instance, I was reading Eye of the World, the first of that series by Robert Jordan. What is it called? Eye of the World. It's part of a series that's like really popular. Is it the Wheel of Time?
The Wheel of Time, yeah.
Yeah. So he has a scene where it's right before these Ungul's, these like, I don't know what they call them in the story, but these like horned guys, like monsters, right? Oh man, that's exciting. Maybe I want to play as the dwarves.
They're fucking shit up, I gotta say. Tanks for the win. Ah yes, Joseph Choi says Trollocs.
Yes. So they're about to burst in and start fucking everybody up, right? It's all quiet, and he describes everything, every little thing, and all the sentences are longer than normal. And immediately I noticed the sentence length changed. So I was like, huh, that's a cute way of like kind of making it feel relaxed and like changing the scene. But there was other relaxed scenes that felt very like, I don't know how much he edited, but they had scenes early on that like I felt like I couldn't really see what was going on. Like I was like kind of semi blindfolded, like going through the story, because he just didn't describe that much. He wasn't like very like vibrant with like all his descriptors. Or I couldn't like totally wrap my head around it exactly. All right, can we like fuck up this thing? Come on. I have so much infantry. Gotta be able to get over here. Yeah, the van bitches seem to be able to hang in there against the big strong guys and the infantry. So they seem to just basically be a very spammable unit. Obviously, they don't stand up to... Jesus, you can fire point blank, huh? That'd be another great one to grab. Oh, I almost can. Again. Or did I not get it in the first place? Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe I never got it. Another fucking tank. It's gonna be the doom of these vampires, but try to murder the steam cannon before it can shoot you. They have a good piercing defense too, right? Good defense against piercing damage. So they're good against ranged stuff. They can deal with infantry, they can deal with big guys. The vampire is very, very efficient unit. Very cost effective.
Yeah. Joseph Troy says saving long sentences for pivotal moments is a good idea. IMO, many YA books do the limited POV thing where the book flows like a movie, so you can't really slow down too much, but I am mixed on that.
Just running him over again, goddammit. Have the skeletons die against this stupid unit. Kill the regenerating golem. Yeah, he's basically still just at full health despite fighting skeletons for like 10 years. Because he regenerates on sand. I need more ghosts again. I should keep the ghosts in reserve to kill the tank. Everything else can deal with other units. Also seems like upgrading the ghosts was like just a waste of time. Alright, that should be sufficient to kill the tank. How am I doing on van bitches? Not a ton, but they don't produce super fast. So if you're getting your van bitches slapped, it's not gonna work out. But Alright, I should be able to get this upgrade now. Sweet. Oh, and I have the max upgrade, so now I can get upgrades for stuff. Necromancy towers, damage, tower rate of fire, 50% plus. That's a super big upgrade for 200 gold. Jesus. If I was on the back foot and I was using towers, I certainly would. But they're not even in range of these yet, so... well, I guess they will be soon, so 200 gold, sold. Kill that cannon. Do I have an iron mine around here I could upgrade? I need 500 gold and 150 iron to upgrade my iron mine. Torture. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Yeah, I'm not making any faster. Alright, 7% faster movement. How efficient can we be with that? Alright, finally he's dead. This is so dangerous, but yeah, I'll attack that. Kill it quick. Nice. Kill the golem. Kill the golem. It's like super, like, glitchy rat over here. It's bothering me. I love Tolkien, and also at the risk of getting canceled, I'm starting to like JK's styles, as in like JK Rowling.
Yeah, I
okay, I wasn't sure if you're talking about like if you meant to say JR, like JR Tolkien, because he's also supposedly like edgy or something.
Well, good night, Joseph, or good calling your friend back, I guess. I hope everything's okay.
Oh, if this game is your jam, just be careful that you can even run it, because it's just a miracle that it started working. I didn't do anything different. It's just it hasn't run for many years and it just started. So.
Yeah, right.
Oh, could you guys be hearing by hum? Could you guys be talking about the necromancers working?
Oh, you know, that is kind of a sound effect, isn't it?
It's just like a static noise.
Yeah,
which is over...
that might be what it was. Just like them shooting lightning.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like a fan, but that's just my base management. I mean, it is a noise. It doesn't sound like a noise. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Love to Draw says something that conflicts in me too when writing is balancing the trust your reader and the treat the reader like they're stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Like yeah, I mean, like you read some Tolkien, you read some like some Howard, and it's like, oh my god, what are these? Iron Golem? Why are these iron golems? Oh, these are steam golems. They're big golems with maces. That's fucking diesel.
Sick.
Alright. Get out of here, ghosts. You're just gonna get shit on. Yeah, the sound of them breaking buildings is like so cacophonous.
Marshall says, I was feeling nostalgic the other day and downloaded Return to Castle Wolfenstein a couple weeks ago from Steam and couldn't get it to run. Yeah.
Better off with like GOG for super old games.
Oddly enough, yeah.
And hey,
Freedom Force worked on
yeah.
GOG. For freedom.
Yeah. So yeah, saving long sentences for pivotal moments is a good idea. Like Joseph said before. It's kind of a complicated thing, but there's such a thing as pace. There's like tempo and like pace to writing, like different sentence length number. Like, so everyone says Shakespeare's a genius because he has this certain rhythm to his writing where he chooses a specific sentence or like synonym number of synonyms or not synonyms, sorry, syllables. He chooses X number of syllables for all of his like plays. And people are like, wow, he's a genius. Alternatively, he's super autistic. But sure, let's say it's like a genius thing. You know, I have so many fucking necromancers. Why not just like send them in to go build a tower super close? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Wow, they hit for a shit ton. 74, 64. So are they melting through Van Bitches? Or are the Van Bitches surviving? It's hard for me to check all their health bars. I've got 17. I don't know, I have 24. So if it drops from 24, I'll know that I'm getting shit on. Seems like if they hit, they heal themselves up quite a bit, because this guy's maximum health is kind of high. Yeah, they got all these heavy units they keep on bringing back in. Oh, you know what? I have this. Oh, I already made it. Oh, it's sitting in the woods. Okay. Oh my god. All right, so I'll start breaking buildings with this guy, like behind the lines. I'll build this tower to just keep my push going, and then I'll just keep on spamming skeletons like I've been doing.
Sounds like a plan.
And if I could, I have enough to upgrade my mine. So now more guys can fit in here once this is done. I'll like leave 3 guys here so that it's a fast transition. So I can upgrade my iron upkeep. Oh my god, not another tank. Fuck. Get the vampires out of here. Ghosts, kill it. So anyway, the sentence length thing, sorry. So necromancers. Kill the fucking thing. Ugh, man. It's so brutal having to send in the Van Bitches to kill the tank, but like the tank can just auto-kill everything. So if it doesn't die, yeah, just run over everybody. That's such a gay unit. I don't even... How do they even think that was going to be a good idea? Real competitive unit. If you move through them, it just insta-kills you. There's a cheat unit like that in... Oh my god, I hate this. If you... Random units will go find something to do if they're idle sometimes, so I sent 3 guys to wait by this mine, and they just... didn't. Alright. Let's see, what other upgrades to the tower can I get as I encroach further with the towers? Catapult shooting range, catapult durability, death knights. Oh, this is really good. This is alignment speed. They don't explain what it is, but it's build speed for the units. So for a faction with super cheap skeletons, you're just spamming at them. If you ever can afford this, which is super expensive, you can just overrun them with skeletons. Oh, 19 vampires ready to go.
Yeah, by the way, chat, you don't have to feel bad about talking about writing during the stream. I'm sure Adam is happy to talk with you about it.
No, if you ever get annoyed with my question, tell me to just shut the fuck up. No, it's all I know about. What? It's my only area of expertise. That may be Oblivion. So no, I hate writing advice. So I loathe to give it because of how much bad or like how much like bad writing advice I've received over the years.
Rotten advice.
Hmm.
I said rotten advice.
Yeah.
You're bloody bull.
Okay, I'm pulling out the ghosts because I don't need them to be in. I need them to be in when there is one of those goddamn tanks. That's when I need ghosts. That unit that runs people over is awful. The rest of the stuff, you really can't stand up to the vampires, so maybe I can't complain, but... Oh, you know what? Actually, though? Every skeleton in the universe, go fight that cannon. Because goddamn, that's strong. If that thing fires, like, if an intelligent person was, like, not letting this get dragged into melee, we'd have a problem there. Oh, is that an iron golem sneaking through? Fight him. You're probably, like, able to fight that. What, you have an ability to trample people, too? What's going on that she can't? Oh, she's trying to fight, but he's pushing? Weird. .33 health on this lady. And one hit, she shoots up super high after hitting the guy with a lot of health. That's a very not balanced unit, so maybe I shouldn't be complaining that I can get run over by a steamroller. Now that I say it out loud, I probably still am allowed to complain that I'm getting run over by steamrollers. What is that? Oh, it's another fucking steam engine.
No.
You guys, shoot the steam engine. Ladies.
What do you think this is? An environmental protest?
Are you suggesting?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
For a second there, it sounded like you were advocating for running over environmental protesters with steamrollers.
I would never.
So, okay,
But there are a lot of videos of that online.
I'm so shitty at this game, I'm having trouble like giving advice while I'm playing. But oh man, look at that health disappear. Fuck. All right, now shoot that guy real quick because it's super satisfying just to see this guy melt. Yeah, get melted. Get melted.
Good to see you having fun.
Yeah, just getting absolutely trashed. Alright, let's pull these ghosts out before something dangerous happens. Now... How am I doing on vampires?
Marshall says, don't use steamrollers. Use electric ones so you won't offend them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Just crush him with a Zamboni. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yes.
Okay. Oh, you can friendly fire? Fuck my ass. Alright, let me use...
That's kinda shitty, huh?
Alright, let me just use catapults just for buildings then. Or maybe it's just... No, I don't think it was. I think I did friendly fire. Okay, so we'll just start breaking buildings with this guy. Nice. Nice. 1,000 damage? I can get behind that. It's iron golems. Big pain in my ass. You know what? You're getting too close to my dudes. The steam golems, where they just like... Yeah, they're just dumping steam on people. Great for wiping out skeletons, clearly. But now he's surrounded and about to get shit on, so...
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
An interesting thing in this game is you can get an upgrade that heals all your units, and it's like repeatable, right? So I can just get this, and once it finishes, I'll get this big heal for everybody. Defense of all buildings. What do I got? 2+ to the damage inflicted by necromancy towers and buildings. What the fuck does that mean? Because I just did 1,000 damage. What's your damage? Is your damage 10? What the fuck? Attack rate is 0? What does attack rate 0 mean? Is this defense? No, it's the attack is the 10. Okay, so a 20% increase? That's worth the money you're asking. 900? Okay. Catapult durability, don't need it. They get hit, they're just shit on anyway. Oh wow, lots of vampires waiting. Alright, let's get you guys in there. How's a catapult doing? Let's break the towers, that'll be good. Jesus.
I remember I kept on saying that, like, once the weather was nice, we'd go out and, like, take pictures of Sir Sidharth in the wild, but I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll do it. Oh god. Yeah. Steamroller. Not happening this time, buddy. Not this time. I got my ghosts. I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you.
Hell yeah.
Alright, come on, catapult. Hit it. 3,000 health. You gonna do 1,000 damage again? What we got? Nice. Okay. So 3 hits and you can take down a tower. I like that efficiency. Alright, steam machine. Please, annihilate. Annihilate the steam machine. Good. Melt that shit. Alright. Let's pull these ghosts out now. Man, I got more golems coming in. Oh wow, they repaired they're repairing the tower in combat with these builder guys. It's all the way back to full. In between shots. Fucking dwarves, huh? That makes sense though. It makes sense they have really good repair. They're dwarves, right? Okay, 30. Yeah, you know, looking at these, I just got hit by a big 2 salvos of these guys. They're still up. I haven't lost a single one. This game also has a thing, you can see the people in the back are still able to attack. I don't know how it works, but people that can't touch the enemy can still attack them if their allies are in front of them. So you can really mob stuff. Makes it much better to play like a necromancer or something like this. Okay, are we finally going to be able to take down the tower? My god. Alright, this is the push. This is the push. We're winning on this push. For sure. You guys get in here and attack their villagers. Total war. Extermination. Oh, and probably should stop them from getting gold. That's probably useful for their stuff. I imagine those golems cost gold. Or probably iron, since they're iron golems. The clay ones, though, maybe. Maybe no clay as a resource. Or, yeah, I guess stone. That would make more sense.
I gotta say, it is getting
I know.
A bit late.
I know. I will win, though, and then we'll end stream. So anyway, what I do with my writing, and maybe I'm, a blithering retard, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but what I do is I like to vary my sentence length, and I kind of just like play that by ear. I don't really have like a super autistic rule book of like where I do this. But essentially, in a fight scene, I prefer to have really tight dialogue. But even within a fight scene, sometimes I like to vary sentence length and like slip into passive voice and stuff, and that's also a no-no, you know. Whatever. But I do that as well. I think that can have some really that can feel really interesting in certain situations. And there's a lot of authors that do that, but there's like this, general writing advice you'll hear is, don't do passive voice ever, and like passive voice is wrong and whatever. And yeah, there was like this guy I knew who was like, he was like, oh, I'm like an English teacher, I could read your book and like help you with it sometime. And I was like, have you read any of my stuff? He's
Yeah,
like,
right.
no. I was like, okay, well then, I don't know, it doesn't seem like you would have any idea how I'm trying to like write or anything, but yeah, sure, okay, fine.
I'm an English major. I know everything.
Any
I know everything about English.
any perspective is a perspective. Sure, let's see what I can, maybe, anyone. Oh fuck, get the van bitches out of here. Ghosts in steamroller. Shit on it. Oh no, what happened?
Oh. Looks like your game did it. Oops.
I think it's the TV shut off. Because the game is.
Okay, well.
So can you shut off the TV?
Just turn it off and on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the top button. But you can't turn it back on right away. It just won't turn on right away. You have to wait a few seconds, and then it'll turn on. And it won't give you any indication that it's turning on for a while, so you never know if you timed it right. But you did. See, that pops up. So now the TV's turning back on.
This is a piece of shit TV.
Yes, it is such a piece of shit. What is this?
Not a fan? Uh-oh. Is it just tabbed out? Is it frozen?
Okay, this is fine, and then this. Can I go over here? Oh, I can. Okay. And now we're back to normal.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Let me just pause because my cursor can't go the full size of the screen, and my resolution has been changed somehow. Let me just do that.
Draw says, I only know how to find passive voice with the trick of add by zombies to the sentence. If by zombies fits, it's probably passive. The blade was broken by zombies.
Right. Passive voices. Anyway, I had this guy I knew. It's like I always hesitate to call people like this like a friend, because that's not really true, and I don't want to like.
Acquaintance, yeah.
It's like an acquaintance of mine, yeah. Because sometimes I'll be telling a story about this guy I knew, and then like someone will be like, "Wow, you have really fucked up friends," and I'll be like, "No, hang on. I didn't say friend. I said guy I knew, and I meant it."
Just some guy.
So this guy's like, there's like all these other stories about this guy cheating on his girlfriends and like stuff, and it's like, I literally knew this guy. He was not even my friend. He was someone else's friend, and it was like, we should hang out with this guy. A statement which was incorrect.
Yes, as evidenced by the fact that we never hung out with said guy afterwards.
Okay, so I don't know what happened just now, but okay, so is my mouse? No, it is. My mouse is in the right spot, but
But it's all fucky wucky?
yeah, I can't go to the right side of the screen.
Oh man, that's so annoying.
Yeah, and the resolution is also like mega potato. I can't really select stuff.
The game just decided you can't play it.
Alright, let's. I don't even know how to fix this. So what's going on is I can't get my mouse any further than this, but it looks like I'm selecting the stuff like over there. So the mouse is this distance away from This is where I'm clicking versus the mouse appearing. Oh, interesting. So on stream it looks different.
Oh, that is weird.
So on stream the mouse is going to the edge of the screen, but on my screen.
Oh, you know what? This used to be.
Yes.
With the sides.
Yes.
Does that change?
Yeah,
it?
It changed the resolution. I don't.
You don't know how to change it back though.
I guess I can take a screenshot. Preferences. Oh, if I go. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to look at stream to tell. Okay, video resolution.
If I were to take a shot in the dark, I would just say that was the reason that it's all fucked up.
Accept. Oh, good. You can change it while you're playing. That's very convenient. Okay.
That's normal. Alright.
Perfect. Perfect. Now it's like lopsided on stream, but I don't care.
Piece of shit.
Anyway. Yeah, passive voice isn't like a demon you have to be super worried about. But anyway, this guy, he read my my book ebook, and he was like, he starts very poorly starting to explain a thing I don't want to do. Like, he's like, oh, what you really don't want to do, right? And he's like, he's explaining it real, like, slowly and really poorly. And I was like, okay, so are you trying to explain to me passive voice? And he's like, yes. And I was like, okay, so let me ask you a further question. Do you think passive voice is bad? And he's like, I hate it. And I was like, okay. But besides your opinions on passive voice, did you have any other thoughts? And he's like, I only read the first page. And I was like, okay. But
cool.
So you read the first page of that other story, right? He's like, yeah. And I was like, so that was passive voice that you said that was your favorite part. And he was like, yeah, but that's because he was a Viking. I was like, all right. Well, anyway. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information now. Oh, their hero woke up. I guess mine woke up too, because I've been sucking too long. Oh my god, am I like locked into his fucking perspective now? There, go murder their hero. Okay, break the gold mine and kill the dwarves. Kill them. Ghosts. Actually, you know what? Ghosts kill the hero. Oh no, kill the steam engine for fucking sure. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys could surround the hero. How's the catapult doing? Come on, what are we seeing here? Oh wow, you missing? Oh no, he's gonna hit. No. Come on, ghosts. Let's start replacing the ghosts since we're clearly gonna lose a shit ton. Oh wow, he just stopped moving because he's an idiot. Is this supposed to be you fast? Fucking Christ, dude. Oh my god. You're a horseback guy and that's how fast you move? Where's this hero guy? He was like moving around with a hammer a minute ago. Vampires. Okay. Yeah, sure. Go attack that. Okay, gold mine down. That's gotta do something to their production speed. Iron mine. That's probably how they're making more units. Because my siege abilities just are not high enough to kill a significant amount of their like production buildings. They're just out producing, like, they're repairing stuff too and whatever. So it's, you know. So, but anyway, like, passive voice can in places be effective. And I think most of the people that don't like passive voice are people that went through writing class and were taught to not like it. But it's like, I've had writing teachers be like, oh, you know, the only way I literally had a teacher go like, oh, the only way I think passive voice could be effective is like if you were writing a parody about passive voice being bad. And it's like,
wow.
you imagine how bad that that fucking story would be, dude? Like, you hear yourself?
Very oddly specific, yeah.
It's like, oh, pig farms. I guess that's another resource they have is food. I don't have food though.
Yeah.
I only need G fuel.
Love to Draw says, part of it to me is usually I want the verb first, but sometimes the subject noun is more important. In the middle of a fight, her guard was broken, or something like that is more concise if used in the right context.
Yeah, I don't know. There's that whole thing where like the last word of the sentence sticks with someone. So like if you want a really impactful sentence here or there, you want to have the sentence end with the word you want to linger the most. And so like when I think about sentences, sometimes I think about a particular word of the sentence. And I just wish I could have that word linger longer. And sometimes the sentence structure just doesn't really make sense when you're like trying to end a sentence with the word. But that's like more a thing with like the books I'm working on now. I'm like thinking about that more than I was with Slayer in the Wide Valley. So as I edit, I'll probably like rework some sentence structures to like make that happen. But I thought I was gonna kill the hero unit, but like I don't see him anymore. Oh, go kill that thing for certain. Still 45. These guys don't take losses too much. Where's the catapult? Oh, here you are. Yes, breaking the iron mine. Good, good. Awesome. Break whatever that is. Oh no, break this. The fucking iron factory is probably making those goddamn golems. Oh, okay. Let me I don't know, if you wanted the verb to be first. Well, like broken, I guess. I don't know. It's not really a verb. These guys aren't shooting for some reason. Oh, there's the hero guy. Is their AI like busted or something? Oh, he's regenerating. What spells can I use in this guy?
Oh yeah. Blank breaks her guard. What Love the Draw says.
Thank God.
Woo!
Anyway.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to wake you up. I just wanted to let you know that we won. It was victory.
That took so long.
Yeah, that did take really long.
Oh my God. I'm so bad at this game.
It's okay, honey.
But I won, finally.
Luckily, no one has ever heard of this game. Otherwise, they would be judging you.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. At some point, maybe I should be like offering editing services or something. Fuel the pyramid scheme of being an author.
I mean, there's certainly a lot of people out there who need editing to be done.
Yeah. Oh God, I gotta talk to my. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I should talk to my maybe we'll probably stream tomorrow or something, but I should talk to my aunt. My uncle married this woman with a very interesting story from Russia or whatever.
Yes.
So she wants me to write her biography. So we did one session. They had a lot of stuff they were dealing with. So I should do another session with her. I barely got. I didn't really. I'm gonna have to go over it again. I didn't really get through high school. Her whole like. From like the time she was born to like high school, so much shit happened. The Soviet Union fell, so it's like this and she was in Russia, right? So it's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it's and then I enter the room and she goes, "So should I tell them about my spiritual powers?"
If you'll allow
like,
me, if you'll allow me to do my,
I think people are more interested in the other stuff happening.
If you'll allow me to do my my impression of my dear aunt. So should I tell them about? At this point, you think I should tell them about my magical powers?
Yeah, of course.
Because she's straight up calling it magic, like just like my magic powers.
Oh yes.
And Trisha's like in the background, like trying to draw or something. She's like. Can't hold her, like, keep her shit together.
Obviously, the answer is no, but you know, is cock brain lady? Yes.
It was.
We made up the is cock brain part, but it's because like, she was talking about like what was it called again? The something neurons.
Yeah, we made that up. She was talking. Okay, she's. God, it's like so hard to keep her on task.
How the heart
that's the biggest problem. It's so hard to keep her on task. I should. Boom. Okay.
Yes, Reaper Book 1 funding now. Woo.
So she's talking about some kind of religion that some like cult that some doctor started, where he's like, because there's mirror neurons in your heart. Therefore, your heart is like, it thinks and stuff.
Right. You think with your heart. And
unfortunately,
your cock also has mirror neurons. Fun fact.
Unfortunately,
so you do think with your cock.
A lot of different organs happen to have mirror neurons. Mirror neurons are, among other things, they allow you to effectively mimic like actions that you see, right? Mm. But, like, obviously, your cock is reacting to things you see.
Of course, yes.
So it's not exactly.
So use cock brain.
So it was supposed to legitimize the fact that the claim that there's a soul in your heart, right? But apparently, your soul is also in your cock. And
unintentionally.
And there's also an expression in Norwegian where if someone is kind of very crude or very rude, or they speak very bluntly, it's called speaking from the liver or thinking with your liver. Mm. And because like eating liver is very like bitter or whatever, I think is the point of it, rather than like an alcohol reference. Anyway. I was trying to keep my aunt on task, but like if you want a sneak preview of what happens in that book, it's like one of her friends in like high school is she's a Sephardic. My aunt is a Sephardic Jew, so those are like the Persian Jews. Mm. So she had Muslim friends. She was in like South Russia, and like one of her friends was kidnapped, which is like a super normal thing to happen. It's called wife kidnapping. Where they kidnap you and then they ask your father for permission to marry you, and if he doesn't give permission, then they'll release you. But it's like, I guess, a way of taking all decision away from the daughter, so the father doesn't have to like answer to the daughter who's like, I don't want to marry this guy. Mm. So anyway, she was like trying to like explain it to me, and she's like, some people they can't really accept not giving consent, or like when someone else gives consent for them.
That's funny. You have top chat on. Cockbrain didn't show up.
Well, it's only because like the game got poopied. I had it on live chat. It was when it
I'm
refreshed.
sorry to interrupt. I just thought that was pretty funny.
Is Cockbrain? Yeah.
It's Cockbrain, not in top chat.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So, anyway, her friend like pulled a knife, right? Because she's. Ooh. Ain't nobody gonna get in her unless she consents to it. So she pulled a knife on their like wedding night, and she was like, "Get the fuck away from me! I was like, one or both of us is gonna die if you come any closer." And he was like, oh man, this lady's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to marry her.
And then she was like, she oh man, the sentence that's stuck in my head, like how she delivered it was like it's so like fucking alien to American society. But she was like, of course everyone treated her like a psycho after that, and it was like, isn't that the most crazy like
what happened to her was psychotic, yeah.
So she escapes from the situation by pulling a knife, and like everyone's like, yeah, I guess that's the law in Russia or whatever, is you have to consent to have sex. Okay. What a weirdo.
Didn't have to freak out like that.
So she left that shithole town and went far, far away. So did my aunt. My aunt, because they were Jews and they were very successful in like business and stuff. Like her father went to prison for telling a judge to go fuck himself, and then later on he went to prison, got out of prison. He knew all about women's bathing suits. Who knows why? Anyway, okay. He started making his own women's bathing suits and selling them at the Black Sea, which was against communism. He was like selling underground bathing suits out of his trunk. And I don't know why anyone went over to this creepy guy's trunk to go buy bathing suits.
Is this the cover story that he just told her?
I think it's probably true.
Oh, it's
because he then opened a textile factory in the woods. He just started building it without a license or owning the land. He just started building it in the woods, and then they were super rich. But then when the Soviet Union fell, Wolf came down, and the Chechen mob moved in because there was a dramatic reduction in like security with the Soviet Union's falling. So she had to go to a more racist area of Russia so she could be safe from the Chechen mob. Okay. Because wherever she walked around, the cops would go, "Hey, black ass," and they'd stop her, and because she's not black, but she's like she's like a more darker complexion, like more like olive or something. So cops would stop her all the time, and then they would question her or whatever. But people who might want to kill her would also be questioned all the fucking time. So she's safe. So she went. That's in Moscow. Much more racist. Much safer from the Chechens. Her father was ousted by the Chechen mob. Moved in, and he was giving Muslims jobs because they couldn't get jobs, and he was like, "Oh, that'd be a nice thing to do." All of his employees rebelled against him in favor of the Chechen mob because they're Muslim. And the Chechen mob was like, "Oh, it's not fair that your boss has more money than you, right? Communism, remember communism?"
Yeah, right.
So they all ousted. They all they flipped on him, and then
betrayal.
He had a meeting in a parking lot, and then he pulls out his dick and just pisses on the leader of the Chechen mob's car, and lots of shouting, lots of shouting. He didn't die though. But the Chechen mob said that because killing him, a lot of people liked him. I mean, he bribed everybody. So he had like all the police in all the town. He had all the business. He was paying everybody a little piece of the pie. So then they had to. So the father and mother, I think they might have divorced or something. But they went to Israel. No, maybe they're together. I don't remember. But they fled to Israel. They weren't allowed to take any belongings. And she didn't flee to Israel. She fled to Moscow. Because they wanted her to leave the country, but I don't know. I can't quite. It's very fuzzy at this point because to get details out of her.
Have to, like,
this is
down.
This is the end of our last session, so I got to go over all this stuff again. Interesting story, but in any case, if you're still around, love to draw. Join the Gilded server. That's the best way to get a hold of me if you have other like questions
Link in
and
the
stuff.
Description.
Yeah. Everyone join the Gilded server. Wee.
Friends.
Because I've got to sign off here, but I'll be up all night writing. So if you want to chitty chat, that does go Badoop on my computer, and I do close most other things. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Reaper Book 1 is now funding on Indiegogo. It is shadow banned, but you can post it and share it and show it to people.
You can find it if you search for it.
This is a like what Trisha really wants to put a lot of her energy into. She wants to turn this into like a big series. So if this does well, she'll do that. Also, I designed some stuff for stretch goals, and I could design more stuff for stretch goals.
Yeah.
So if this does do crazy well, that's a cool thing. But anyway, good night, guys, and thanks so much
everybody.
thanks for so much. Love to draw. Apply to join Sunhome. I'll go accept that right now. Oh no! Look, my mouse is trapped.
Oh no!
See, I can't get it over to. See? Oh, was it over there for a second? It escaped.
That's so
There's
weird.
there's a crack in the armor.
Okay.
I got it over.
Alright.
Oh, was it reversed? Is it this side of the screen? No, it's just. Okay.
They can't see what we're seeing, so.
No, I know.
We're just being weird.
My mouse got trapped on one of the monitors, and I couldn't get it over to the other monitor. That shouldn't happen. That's a glitch exclusive to playing Heroes of Annihilated Empires, an exotic, rare vintage of bug.